Hello, it's Average Row, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. And it's another impromptu coffee stream because it's Labor Day, so I'm off work, and I wanted to make the most of this day, so I decided to stream in the morning. I also didn't stream during my typical coffee stream time yesterday morning, so I wanted to make that up with another stream today. And of course, I've chosen Mass Effect 2 because I just can't wait to get started with what we're on. It's the Shadow Broker DLC. What a lot of people say is probably the best DLC, except for, other than the Citadel DLC in Mass Effect 3. It's probably the best DLC in all of Mass Effect 2, and one of the best in the entire trilogy. And we have made it to the Shadow Broker DLC. We are going to be working together with Liara to rescue her friend Farron, who helped recover our body after we got spaced at the beginning of Mass Effect 2, and take down the mysterious Shadow Broker, who we heard about all the way back in Mass Effect 1 via Barlavon, and I think it was Captain Anderson also told us about him. So really exciting stuff. And that's all that's on the agenda for today, just the entire DLC. I'm not sure how long it'll take. It may take a little over our typical time. It might take tremendously shorter. I don't anticipate that, but that's all we're doing. So once we finish it, the stream will be over, because after we finish this mission, we will be locked in to the next priority mission, and that will obviously be the next session. So we can't, it's not like if we finish early we can do like a N7 mission here or there. Like once we do this one, this is our last mission that we can do before we're locked in. So strap yourselves in and let's get started. Talking to our old pal Liara.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Let's get the Shadow Broker, baby.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location, and it's about Farron.
Farron.
He's still alive.
Your friend? The one who helped recover my body from the Shadow Broker?
The same. He sacrificed himself to save me. I'd never found anything suggesting he was alive. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
Okay.
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
All right. The Shadow Broker DLC is pretty. Oh, we can look at our. Oh, just kidding. It's pretty organized, like into specific sections. So, this first section's pretty. I mean, it's all really good. That's why it's one of the best DLCs. But it starts a bit slow because you just go to her apartment and look around. But after that, it just goes 100 miles an hour. So this is going to be a great DLC, guys. And also, afterwards, after you beat the DLC, you can explore the Shadow Broker ships, which we'll do. So I'm not sure how long that'll take us, but
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear
pretty
me?
sure this is what we need to go to
I
here.
don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then give
Off to
the rest
Liara's.
safe.
I always thought that the car designs were pretty cool and very fitting. They all look exactly the same though, just different colors. So, I remember flying one in the Citadel DLC, but we're gonna be obviously taking Garrus and Tali, working together with Liara and Shepard. It's gonna be a Mass Effect 1 reunion, and we all know nothing stands in the way of the Mass Effect 1 crew. We're just all too OP. So, I can max out his overload. I won't be doing his... See, an armor-piercing ammo, it's just an ammo type, you know? So, why don't we just max out his overload? It's his best ability, in my opinion, so... Okay, looks like we have a impact radius increase or a damage increase. Let's do area overload. If I had the ability myself, I'd probably go for the extra damage, but as, you know, a supplementary ability that my squad mates use, I think I said a similar thing to Jacob's pull. I wanted just an area of effect. And then we'll max out Tali's combat drone. It's because I'm not really super impressed with the combat drone. So the better it is, you know, the more helpful it'll actually be for us. This just increases its damage, I believe. Oh wait, no. Everything's the same except this increases, or this makes it explode. Okay, but this just increases its base damage. When destroyed. Yeah, but then it also gives us extra health, so will it be exploding that much? Let's just do attack drone. Cool. As you can see, we almost have a max bar of Paragon, so doing pretty good for ourselves. And we even managed to fit in some Renegade. So I'm not really worried about any more Paragon checks for the rest of the game if I'm being totally honest. We should be good to go. Do I want... There's a boss fight at the end of this first section. I'm trying to think of which gun would be the best. You know, I think the arc projector would probably be the best. So, I think it'd be too easy to miss the boss with the cane. So let's stick with our good old loadout here.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got
A
an
human
open area around this
fingerprint.
area, switching to a coded relay.
Which doesn't make sense
What's going on?
if you know what happened.
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off. Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done.
She's a Spectre.
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I
So
assume you
spoiler
were
alert,
business with your
she's
friend this
a
evening.
bad guy working for
Liara
the
was
Shadow
following the lead
Broker.
of the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
And it stinks because like every other Spectre you meet is a bad guy except for John Bao in Mass Effect 3, who's a Solarian Spectre, but he only shows up for like a quick second. So
What are the facts so far?
I think it's because Spectres are so powerful, right? And they're like the best operatives in the galaxy, so they're easy money when it comes to writing and creating a throwaway bad guy. You know what I mean? Not that Saren was a throwaway bad guy, but I think you know what I'm trying to say.
Liara isn't
If I
here.
knew that, there's the sniper.
Well, basically, she tried to kill Liara here, but Liara is crafty. She's a crafty one, and she managed to survive and escape.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Helium is just Omega with expensive shoes.
I really do like
Haven't
her
found anything
suit
useful
design as
tracking
well.
down yet. You need to Sony back
Similarly
the
to that
library.
other
Troubleshoot
Asari
their
we met
backups.
recently
Easy
on
to look around.
Samara's recruitment mission. Okay, so do you remember which ones to... But I am going to just examine most of the stuff around here.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
Cool. Someone suggested to me recently in a comment that Liara is creepy because she kept a piece of his or her armor, and it's just like, I'm not sure that person has ever lost someone close to them, because I have, and if you have, stuff like that just makes sense. You know, if they like wore a necklace, or like, yeah, he said like she's creepy because she kept a piece of Shepard's armor as well as like his dog tags and stuff, and I'm just, in my head I'm thinking like, I'm not sure you've lost anybody, because if like someone close to me wore a necklace all the time and they passed away, I'd want to keep the necklace, just to remember the good times. And obviously through their experience, Liara saw Shepard wearing that piece of armor most of the time, and now she lost a really close friend that was near and dear to her, and now she found it. What's she gonna do? Just throw the armor away? Like, no, doesn't make sense to me. So
She's getting good use out of all that.
I don't think she's being creepy at all. And like I said, it always kind of seems like she loves you a little bit more than just a friend, There's nothing wrong with that. You can love who, like, it's not a stretch to think you would love someone who saved your life and you went on a suicide mission with to save the galaxy, and got really close through that, So I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because of my love for Liara, but here's what we need to look at. See, it's kind of just like this, they framed a picture of the Normandy SR-1. Some of the best years of your life were spent on that ship. You met some of your closest friends on that ship. Is it weird that, you keep a picture of a ship next to your bed?
I did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
So I'm pretty sure it's this one that we need to examine, but I didn't comment on this picture of Ilos. I thought it was cool that she would keep a picture of that, just because it's kind of a reminder that when you got her in Mass Effect 1, she wasn't this tough information broker. She was just a nerd that studied the Protheans, in archaeological sites, and obviously she would frame something like Ilos, because if you remember, we took her with us to Ilos, and she was so excited to be there, but she had to remain focused on our mission to save the galaxy. But and I always thought it was odd that they just picked one of the hallways there. I'm pretty sure that's just one of the hallways we drove through in the Mako. Just an odd, like, just not from Liara's standpoint, from just the game developer standpoint. Just like, I don't know, maybe you could have picked a cooler picture, but
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal.
Sakat, I think, is the name of the operative.
It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
Yeah, Sakat.
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say, though, to
see, she's already like plotting against us.
How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
Alright. This is the first combat section. Pretty cool level. This leads into the second combat section, which has the boss fight, I believe. So this is just fighting our way through some Shadow Broker operatives and stuff.
Liara's in there!
Pretty grim. Pretty grim.
Keela.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
It's kind of an odd voice line. None of these people will talk to us. Let's make sure our team's set up here. Yeah, keep tally on our shotguns.
Understood.
I'm gonna stay on the Locust, but our shotgun's also gonna come in handy as well. Alright, let's do this. We're pretty low on heavy weapons, so we gotta make sure we find ammo here. We only have 5 shots, which is enough to do damage, but not enough to make it through this entire DLC. Okay, I gotta go up those stairs.
Serving industry for over 120 years, the Paragon Trade Center takes pride in being the home.
It's gonna be shut off.
Vizier.
Yep.
The elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Alright, let's keep it moving.
Bury a Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets onto Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Yeah, I don't think he did. No, he did. He did.
Set bombs, killing everyone.
Usually there's stuff around here. Yeah, here we go.
Life isn't about arriving. It's about the ride along the way.
So we'll be finding our way through this area on our way down. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm gonna complain every time this one is being every time this one decides to be dumb. Alright. Made it through. Thank goodness.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless.
Oh god. Forgot that happens there. He's like, eat flashbang.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
Barrier Frontiers.
I'm getting harassed by Tali's combat drone there.
Impressive. Snipe that one.
Oh, come on. Why can't I charge? Sometimes charge just doesn't want to do its thing, and it ends up getting me killed. Okay. Yeah, we got the cool, like, Shadow Broker, I don't know if it's exclusive to the Shadow Broker, but, the soundtrack is really good in this DLC, is my point, so. Alright, cool. Making quick work of these guys.
Get ready to fight.
And my cooldown on my Biotic Slam, it's like almost non-existent, my guys.
Can't target.
I really like the way Biotic Slam is fitting into our kit. Like if you just saw there, I was able to really weave it into our other abilities there. So.
Vizier, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking. Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
style.
See ya. Love it when they get knocked off the level. Oh wait, is he still alive? Man, now we gotta go all the way back down the stairs. I was hoping like he would just what do you mean you can't get a lock? He's right in front of you. Goodness. I hope charge is a bit improved in Mass Effect 3. I'm not super familiar with the difference between Mass Effect 2 and 3 charge, if there is one, just because I don't play Vanguard too much.
This looks interesting.
Heavy pistol, I'll take that. Any upgrade to any weapon we use, even if it's not one of our mainly used ones. See, I don't know. Is this like a go-to asset for BioWare? Just like sitting in a chair completely upright with their neck pulled back? Because if you remember in the Overlord DLC, we came across that as well. It's a cat, no! This is where we find out.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this a cat?
Must have been.
No sign of that data layer I talked about. Looks like a dead
The
end.
side eye.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
There's a girl.
Liara.
Oh shoot, dang it.
She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so...
I should have said the other one.
Why don't you put that gun down?
Because I feel like the real Shepard would have kind of suspected by now.
I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message.
Look at that. You can't stand a chance against us, man. You got Tali, Garrus, Liara, and Shepard.
She had my location. She signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
Oh, that's a racial slur. Oh man, she's crossed the line now. Forget blowing up an entire building of innocent civilians. Like you can't say that. Get him, Liara. We'll catch up, I guess.
Weapons ready. Combat drone ready.
That one guy didn't get hurt by it, weirdly enough. Let's get our shield back here. Try to attack me with biotic. Oh, I made her like Scorpion when she landed. I don't know if you saw that. Brutal. And the thing is, I'm kind of sad because I do, despite how much I'm enjoying Biotic Slam, I do believe that it'll be more helpful to us if we use that extra slot as a defensive ability, because we just have so many, offensive abilities, guys, that I just think our kit will be more well-rounded if we get a defensive ability. So oh, my aim, my aim. Okay, that's it. Keep it moving. This is the exit. Like, aren't they holding SMGs? I just found that weird. Isn't that like the Tempest or something? I could be wrong, but... Now begins the car chase sequence, which is pretty infamous, especially on PC. There's like a lot of bugs and stuff. So, like there was a bug. Let's take Garrus with us. We'll take Tali on the second part of this.
Come on, she's getting away.
But on PC, there was a section here where whenever you reached it, the game would just crash, and you couldn't get past the cutscene. And I think to fix it, you had to like alter your graphics settings or something, or play in windowed mode, like something weird like that, where you wouldn't really necessarily predict it.
I'm right. No wait left.
I'm on her.
But I do appreciate the effort they went to, because this is a completely new mechanic here. You know what I mean? So. And it's cool. You get to drive through the Ilium, you know, streets and whatnot. I mean, I guess we could call it the streets. We seem to be doing pretty good here. I say as I crash into a wall. And
Go, 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 go! I'm going!
the controls are a little weird. You can't really tell how weird the controls are, but it kind of feels like we're like on a tether almost, or
I noticed.
like we don't have like as free of a control as one would expect. I guess the best way to describe it is you can't really turn at all. You can't really turn. You just point and go forward. You know what I mean? So if you want to turn, you just have to like point like another way and then accelerate that way.
I know.
You know what I mean? You can die there.
There we go.
And I have died there several times. But, and I like the banter between Lair and Shepard in this DLC too. You know, it kind of just shows it's the type of banter you get with two close friends, because that's how it is. You know what I mean? Because we are two close friends, I mean, so.
Truck
again.
Oh.
Watch out.
That's it. This is where it would crash, but I would be really disappointed if it still crashes. It like blacked out for a second there. I thought it just crashed, but we're good to go. We're good to go. I'm glad we didn't die in that section, because it's one of my least favorite sections to die on, just because, you know, like, yes, I said I appreciated the different gameplay, and, you know, they put the effort into offering us a new experience in the DLC, but in the end, it's really, you know, it's nothing super crazy. Although I will say I would. I'm glad they did this instead of like, I don't know, maybe like a Hammerhead section or something. I'd rather just you know, get a little taste and then move on, is what I say. Where's Garrus? Okay.
Watch out.
But yep, we got a combat section here.
Come on, she can't have gotten far. They've blocked the door.
But we are gonna upgrade. It's easy to forget this. I think it would be good for the, like, I don't typically like the game or for video games to kind of hold your hand through a lot of situations, but for a lot of these DLCs, not just in this one, like in the Mass Effect 3 ones as well, you'll get a new squad mate, and if you don't remember, oh, new squad mate means I can upgrade their abilities. You know, they don't remind you at all to do that. So sometimes people have played through like an entire DLC with a guest character, and they didn't upgrade any of their stats. But like, look at this. Lair is gonna be really good here. Power recharge time, yeah. Stasis is really good. It's one of those I've always felt can just be, you can just keep it on level 1, because it just increases the duration of it. Deep stasis is just even longer, which is just unnecessary, in my opinion. yeah, I don't know. We'll just we'll give her level 1 stasis, and I don't think we'll be upgrading that. But singularity is where she is really strong. Trying to think of what ability it replaced in Mass Effect 1. I think we had it in Mass Effect 1 as well. I just can't think of it. Singularity replaced an ability in Mass Effect 1. And I think Singularity is one of the most overpowered abilities in the entire game, so entire trilogy. So let's see, duration. See, 45 seconds is just overkill because 30 seconds it seems like a short time, but in the heat of battle, it's an eternity. It's just not really that necessary. And this, it increases the radius, so it'll affect people for longer, and it's only 2 seconds shorter. Number of targets though, that's odd. You'd think like with the impact radius, I don't know. We're gonna go wide singularity. That's typically what I do anyway, so. Alright, but let's get this going here. We just heard that. We just heard all of that, didn't we? I don't know. That's odd. Mass Effect 2 is still gonna Mass Effect 2. Oh, hello. Just wanted my autograph or something, I guess. Probably stay behind cover.
This should slow him down.
Wait, what weapon is she using? Nah, we need her on that SMG.
Understood.
And Garrus on the sniper. Did they go off the map? Yeah, I think they did. Cool. What the heck?
Hostiles! Enemy combat drone.
Let's get this going. Now, if anyone comes up there, they're just gonna float around. See, like, that was 30 seconds there. Nice. Look at that. Oh, it ran out. I wonder why. Maybe it's because it reached its max amount of targets. I think that's what the max targets means.
This should punch through their armor.
Nice. Dang, we've been doing really good with that. Do once more. And they're still coming. Oh, oh, I don't know if you caught what happened there, but Garrus is ruthless. There's our way forward. I biotically lifted that person up. Then Garrus nailed him with a concussive shot, and then I slammed him to the ground, and that killed him. That was sick. Garrus, I don't know. I feel like he's been comboing with us and working really well with us this entire game. Which I know is what they're supposed to do, but I don't know. I just, based on my experience, like, in comparison to my previous playthroughs, like, this playthrough's Garrus is just on another level, man. We get a pretty iconic line here.
unharmed. We didn't see anything.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant, where on the Asari body?
So did I.
Oh man. Azure. That means like blue, doesn't it? Oh, got heavy weapon ammo.
I'll take it.
Damage protection, nice. There's a Paragon moment coming up here, right before the boss fight, so get even more Paragon. I'm trying to think if there's any other Paragon stuff we can milk as well in this DLC, because we could very well max out Paragon after this DLC.
She's a Spectre.
Oh, she's killing people. But we're on her tail. Out this doors to advance. Okay, cool. We can change our weapons out. Did I miss a weapon pickup? I don't think I did. Usually, you know, I only suspect that just because typically after you pick up a new weapon, they have one there. But I think that might be because it's like right before the boss fight. So it's giving us like one last chance to change our loadout. But I think we're okay. Man, she's really feeling it. This poor waitress.
Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
We need a name for this random woman. Okay, just mix Miranda's name with her sister's name.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want
That hit home to Liara, obviously, because of she lost her mom.
Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it?
What?
Vizier, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension.
Yeah, she's like underestimating us. Do you know who you're talking to?
For your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
The most accurate table throw of all time. She moves like a banshee does, if you think about it. But we're gonna stick to this here. I can't underestimate her though, because this is, you know, it is veteran. You can see what I mean when I say like she's pretty tough to hit. Man, I'm either missing or this is not doing the best. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna waste any ammo, any more ammo. I just don't think she's getting that affected by it, which is gonna be a problem for us. Okay. So you have to get through some waves here, but there's like set amount of waves, you know what I mean? Once we get through them, then we'll be able to finish her off. Why did he not get lifted? He didn't have shields, unless he had like a sliver of shields left. He's not getting lifted either. What the heck? I guess they're just immune or something because they're like special boss fight enemies.
And stay down.
Ouch. That hurt. Should be leaving in a second here.
Firing a high impact shot.
Stay behind cover. Not sure how we're meant to dodge that, actually.
Get in here and kill Shepard.
Okay. Got rid of her barrier.
Enemies ahead.
Whoa, whoa. What's that noise?
Nice work.
Oh man, her armor's still tough. Let me just see if the arc projector is weak against her armor as well. Oh, that did a little bit. You know what? Let's hit her again with that. That's actually really nice. Okay, cool. Got her down to less than half of her armor. Let's use our shotgun here.
Got no shot.
Don't want to die now. Almost got her down to... Haha. It's over. You know how many powers we have? Oh, Liara. Enjoy the ride. Yeah, once you get her down to that base health, the fight's just over at that point. You still have that noise in the background. That's gotta be like a... I don't know.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's strong.
Yeah, I think it's a glitch from like one of the drones we killed or something. Their like death animation sound is like just on a loop in the background for some reason.
The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
I think she's a cool character. I've just never really been into in video games or just TV shows or anything. Just like these one-off villain characters, you know. I've always preferred them to be more intertwined in the story, but that's just a little nitpick. I mean, she served, you know, the purpose of advancing the story. So.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the council doesn't have
And part of what she's saying is true, but it's just not how Shepard rolls. You know, she is the standard of what a Spectre should always aim to be. Whereas Tila Vizier is more of like, I guess, a realistic Spectre, you know. Not everyone can be as good as Shepard, so the other ones, they just do what they had to do, you know. But just think of all the scenarios where we would have had to stoop that low to achieve our goal. But we're just such a good operative that we've never really had to, you know, go down to that level. I mean, I say never, but you know what I'm saying. Where it's not normalized for us.
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I really hope at the end of this cutscene that that noise runs out, or else we're about to have it for the rest of the DLC.
Admirals who ask questions, and you're with them. Don't you dare judge me.
She just referenced Jack kidnapping kids for biotic death camps, or killing admirals that ask too many questions. That's Admiral Kahoku from Mass Effect 1. So, okay. So the noise ran out, thank goodness.
Vizier's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vizier before long. If he decides to kill...
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing?
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data.
Haven't heard
The
this
Normandy stealth
theme in a
drive will
while.
keep them from
Pretty
detecting us.
makes me
The Shadow
always
Broker
makes me
will
nostalgic
still
for Mass
shooting
Effect
their way
1.
through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
It's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vizier without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vizier. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vizier's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get
There's
in,
one
get
more
Farron, get
Paragon.
out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
We just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
You haven't been the same since I came back, Liara.
What do you want me to say, Shepard? That I mourned you? That I feel guilty because Farron got captured? I made mistakes. I lost people. I helped get you back. And I want to do the same for Farron. I'll sit and talk once he's safe. Until then, enjoying the scenery is an insult to the man who saved both of us.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. I'm not sure how much Paragon we get for those interrupts, but maybe we have max Paragon. We'll see in a moment here. We'll just stick with Tally and Garrus. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Because I did mean to take Tally, but I didn't think it would be. I thought it would have made it clear that we were picking one squad mate at the time, but I did mean to take Tally because we took Garrus on that first section, so now we'll take Tally, our other Mass Effect 1 squad mate. Who do I want to take, or what heavy weapon do I want to take? I think I am just going to stick with the arc projector here. But this is the, I want to say the third section. The first section was the tower. Second section is the hotel, and now we are at the Shadow Broker's Lair. I think we should be about around our normal time, because by the time we get through this section here, because it's a pretty long section, you're outside and then inside, and then the boss fight, and then you also have all the stuff you can explore and look at throughout the lair. I think we'll be good.
Completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
So dope. I love how just the lore behind this and how someone like the Shadow Broker could stay hidden from the galaxy for so long. It's because, one, he's in a technologically advanced ship, but one of its kind, that is on a planet where it just follows a tropical storm or whatever Liara called it. So you can't find it.
I'm picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding.
This is so cool. Come on, guys. Come on. No upgrades, yeah. But our team's looking pretty dope. So, we got the ladies here, Mass Effect 1 ladies, other than Ashley, of course. But let's go ahead and get to work here.
Change weapons.
I think I'm the only one with an ammo power, so. This I don't want to say it's easy, but I feel like compared to the other areas, this is probably on the same tier, so we shouldn't have too many problems. There's also not much to find out here, which I appreciate. We can just follow the critical path and get this done and over with.
Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm. Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
Yeah, these things work both ways though, so they can damage us as well. I think Shockwave is going to be our friend, because I think once you lift them off the ground... No, okay, never mind. It was just for that section. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. People up here. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect there to be so many. Get him, Tally. I forget, I'm ashamed to say I forget the name of Tally's drone, but she hasn't said it. You know, she usually praises her drone a lot throughout the fight. Oh jeez, got lifted high enough that I just got swept away by the storm. That was cool.
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
The setting for this is just so dope. Oh, that guy got carried away too. That was cool. Through the wall. Oh, that's right. If you get close to the zombie ones, they blow up. I mentioned that all the way at the beginning, like the tutorial level, because I made the same mistake. But it's just one of those Mass Effect facts that I just never remember for some reason.
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess.
Kill them all. Because the only ones that know the secrets of the ship are the ones who made it. So once it's done, just kill them, and it's just that ultra secrecy that the Shadow Broker is good at maintaining. The Shadow Broker as a concept is just so cool, but I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed, but just making it some new big boss alien kind of took away from the mystique, in my opinion. Like, I would have liked maybe just making it Barlavon or something, somebody that we knew already, and just like a Bolus wouldn't make the best boss fight unless they're a biotic god like Niftu Cal. But you could have like just done, you know, a bunch of. You could have had the enemies we fight be, instead of the boss or the Shadow Broker themselves, just make it like a bunch of enemies or maybe even new types of enemies, but I don't know. Like, Yogs are cool, so it is what it is. Let's let my shield recharge here. Oh, see ya. Jeez, my biotic slam keeps missing here. Get our shield back. Take cover! Oh, there's someone behind me? Like, as far as Mass Effect levels go, like the design of this, the layout of this arena is just so cool. Warped. These guys just can't handle the Mass Effect 1 ladies. Almost to the end of the outside section. Then we gotta go fight our way through the inside. Oh. I had to rewind the tape on that. I think they came out T-posing again or something. See, the drone just like never dies. That's why I feel, okay, it just died there, but I don't know, I feel like that's like the first time it's died, and how many times have we seen it out, you know? I just feel like the amount of time, you know, it's able to stay alive and just harass and do some, you know, little bits of damage. I feel like that's more valuable than just waiting for it to die and explode, you know? Oh, dude, talk about combos. I lifted him, Liara threw him with the biotic throw, and then Tali shot it with her Geth Plasma shotgun. And then the Force pushed her away and got swept away by the storm and got like struck by lightning and stuff. Gotta replay that once I look through this footage again. That was so cool.
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Here. Oh, I forgot to mention it. I like taking Tali, not just because it's a, you know, Mass Effect 1 ladies crew here, but also Tali wanted to meet with the Shadow Broker in Mass Effect 1, remember? But then the Shadow Broker's agents sent assassins after her, so she's got a score to settle as well.
I bet the Broker's agents love patrolling the hall.
At view is nice.
So it just makes sense to take Tally here, more so than any other Mass Effect 2 squad mate. Okay, this is the final outside section. It's a basic start the hack on the door and then defend the position through a few waves of enemies, and then we'll be in. I will say I think the outside section is more difficult than the indoor one, especially since we're a Vanguard. We're just going to be popping off with all our biotics and our shotguns, so the indoor section should be much easier here.
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk.
Oops, sorry, Liara. Whoops. Shocked her.
Watch the biotics.
Oh, see ya! Dude, I love that. I wonder what that feels like, getting hit with a singularity and then shocked by this thing. And then just carried away, disintegrated. Oh my god, this level is so awesome.
Look out, more on the way.
Ooh. That felt like it hurt. It looked like he was about to get carried away, but then he just got slammed straight back down. I have to watch every single time. Oh, ooh, ooh. That hurt. Alright, Tally, do your thing. Let's see. Oh, you can't hack them with the shield up. Okay. Again, rockets have been my nemesis this playthrough. Vast majority of my deaths have come from some sort of rocket-based enemy. Alright, cool.
Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
They're using combat drones.
Why do they keep going up there?
One down.
Any more?
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Sony.
Charging biotics.
Can't quite see them. Oh, he's going for a ride.
Travel to the right.
Just came out of nowhere.
Shield your eyes.
Man, I gotta remember this. If I have a chance to get a like biotic slam with me on this level, it's like super helpful and entertaining.
Heavy fire!
Singularity deployed.
Almost done here. Oh my goodness. Need to get that drone.
Deploying combat drone.
Yes. Alright, I made it through.
There, the hatch is open.
Alright, here we go. Been doing pretty well, I'd say. Cool. I like that shot. Okay. We're gonna mill our way through these guys and then we'll be done in no time. Wish I had more heavy weapon ammo. The Tila Vizier fight really drained us in that regard.
More of them. How many guards do the Shadow Broker have?
Told you.
Oh, I have no idea where that shockwave went. Ooh, destroyed his drone from downtown there.
Watch out, flashbangs!
So good, like I said, dude. Tight corridors and shockwave is just crazy.
Flying.
There they are.
Eat flashbang. Oh wait, I don't have it anymore. Darn. Like if I was ever to use flashbang effectively, I feel like it would be on this level. Head this way. A little flanking route here.
Look at the energy flowing through those cables. The brokers threaded his information network through the entire ship. The power to run it must be tremendous. I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
I was about to ask, I'm not sure where Farron is. She had a bit of a late reaction to us. Oh my god, my aim.
We've been spotted.
Oh my goodness. Fully charged gas plasma shotgun. Point blank. Oh, here's Farron. Gotta kill these guys first. I think that's it. Let's go ahead. Do this real quick. I like Farron, but I'm gonna skip through his dialogue because it's not ultra important, especially if, like us, we've played through the game several times.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
He gives me like mad. What was that Quarian's name?
No.
On Freedom's Progress. Different situations, but you know, he's just like a friend of a friend that is just not in a good situation.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of
I
this?
don't
It's a no. We have to shut
Tell
this
us
Oh
where to
shit,
go.
whoops.
I'm
That's
counting
alright.
on it.
We'll be back.
I'll try.
Okay, cool. Can we talk to him again?
I can't
Nope.
believe you came.
Okay, we may have missed on a couple Paragon, but again, we don't really need any more Paragon, honestly, for the rest of the game, so I'm not too bothered anymore.
Shield your eyes.
I always take it personally when someone hits me with a biotic attack.
Can't get a lock!
I think the drone is in our way, actually. Okay, we're gonna have like no shotgun for the boss fight, but we'll manage. Lots of medkits here. Okay, this is the final boss. Here we go. Switch to my locust. Well, actually, let's see if it'll start us off with this. So he's a Yogg, brand new alien, just for the Shadow Broker. This part's pretty cool because he'll make a comment depending on who you chose to take with you and Liara. Because, you know, it shows off his knowledge, you know what I mean?
Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
Not sure how aiding agents of the Reapers who want to destroy the whole galaxy, including you, is a mutually beneficial partnership, but...
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too...
Again, another case of someone underestimating me, man.
You're quite confident
I don't think he quite knows who Shepard is, which is ironic. Like, if you really knew all this information about us.
Her supposed leadership on Haystrom got most of her team killed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
Yeah, that was the Tally comment.
I knew your every secret.
I would have liked for him to comment on their previous, you know, assassination attempt or something on Tally.
Spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery. Which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Ouch. Aw, he got his feelings hurt. That's alright, Tyler's just gonna take a quick nap. We'll handle this. Ooh, arc projector really effective. I'm gonna save this shot here because once we get rid of the shields. Oh man, the Locust too! Shredding him! I think we gotta do this like 3 times in total.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
We punch him.
Now.
Flying elbow.
Here they come. Send them flying.
No shield.
Okay. No more arc projector, but that's alright. Let's do this. See how this fares against them. Should be able to get rid of his armor here. He's like not charging. Usually he does like a bull charge through this thing. Go, 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 go. Hiya! Shepard, you mad lass. Let's just run head on into a Yogg with a tech shield and...
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
blow him up. I mean, if he's not gonna charge at me, I'm just gonna keep doing this here. Although I probably should take cover. Okay. Danger close. There he goes.
Shepard.
Melee now. Go, go, go. Not take cover. Jeez. That's it. Shadowbroker DLC done. She referenced like the power and energy flowing throughout the ship to run all the information. So, guess you could say the Shadowbroker's information killed him in the end. Some grand irony somewhere in there, I guess. But we did it. Nice job, Liara. This is where she takes the next step in her journey.
Shadowbroker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadowbroker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadowbroker. The situation is under control.
The new Shadowbroker. Like, that's what I was saying, dude. By the time Mass Effect 3 rolls around, the Mass Effect 1 squad mates are all just OP. You know, Liara's the Shadowbroker. Tally's an admiral, or basically the equivalent of one, in the Korean fleet. Garrus is a general in the Turian army. Ashley, or Kaden, is the second human Spectre. And Rex is basically like the king of the Krogans. And then there's us. First human Spectre, savior of the galaxy multiple times over. It's just like, again, the Mass Effect 1 squad is just unmatched, man. Unmatched.
Is taking over as the Shadowbroker really a good idea?
It was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadowbroker's information network, I can give you.
I'll check the power systems.
Give him some Metagel at least. The man's starving for some of that.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
It's just nerves.
It's alright.
If you had a romance here, you like kiss her and whatnot, obviously.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back.
She's a little overwhelmed, but she's definitely buzzing inside. You know, she's so happy to have, you know, 2 close friends back.
No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
You sure you want to stay here? I could use you on the Normandy.
I have to stay here. We can't pass this up, Shepard. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadowbroker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open.
So we leave here, but it sets us like...
Thank you, Shepard. For everything.
It sets up like a time in the future. It sets us up in a time, you know, a little bit of time has passed. And we're on the ship as if, you know, we left and came back. I'm not sure why it does that, but But yeah, so we have like 20-25 minutes here. So I think we're just gonna spend the rest of this time checking out the nice lore, doing some investments, and talking with Liara more. You know, because it's all about the Shadow Broker DLC today. But
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find
so
interesting.
like some time has passed at this point, an undisclosed amount. Oh, Glyph. Well, I don't think we call him Glyph yet.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant.
God, Glyph, just his voice just makes me think of Mass Effect 3.
Let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow.
It's just like just a little taste, a little teaser of Mass Effect 3, guys. I'm so excited because you know Glyph is just on the Normandy and has great moments in the Citadel DLC as well. So cool. Let's go ahead and talk. We'll talk to Liara last. I don't think she has anything new to say just yet, but we're gonna invest in all this. We might get some payoff in the end. But again, I'm not gonna read through every single thing because you could honestly, if you read through every single thing, it could take a whole nother session, in my opinion. But we're just gonna, you know, do what we can here. Oh, I want this. Yep. Remember Liara in our cabin. This is, yeah, planet rich for resources. Not super important. We can also change our loadout there. Well, our gear. But we don't need to do any of that right now. This... Okay, yeah, cool. I forgot about this. This lets you reorganize people's abilities and whatnot. So we'll keep that in mind if we ever want to do that. I don't think we can do that on the Normandy, so I think that's a Shadow Broker exclusive thing. Okay, so this is my favorite part of exploring the Shadow Broker's ship, because you got cool little bits of information for each person, and it gives you like a bit more insight into each character. You know what I mean? So what order do I want to do this in? I could just go from top to bottom. This is going to be the vast majority because I'm not going to read through it, all of it, but you know, we will. Let's just read on the Shadow Broker. Mail archive from an operative. Landed on the Yogg homeworld and captured a specimen. We actually had to kill several of the Yogg before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. I do recommend caution. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. Okay, so I don't think it's the Yogg specifically, or maybe it is. I'm not sure, because they just say the creature or the species or whatever. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realize. I forget where it's mentioned, but I think it's either Liara or somebody mentions that the Yogg are a prime candidate for the next cycle's lead species. You know, like the Asaris are for ours, or the Protheans were in theirs. You know, I forget where it's mentioned, but there's someone theorizes that if the Reapers were successful in this cycle, they would have spared the Yogg to be the next leaders of the cycle. So maybe this is about, you know, the Yogg being different or whatever, or having that potential. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I'm on it now. They are speaking about the Yogg, and this operative Ketchlu. Yeah, this operative Ketchlu is speaking to the Shadow Broker before this Yogg Shadow Broker that we just killed. So they were speaking of the Yogg, and they did capture a Yogg, just like Liara theorized. They brought back a Yogg as a specimen, as like to study or whatever, and it ended up, you know. So yeah, so they're speaking of the Yogg, like they have the intelligence of a Solarian and the brute force of a Krogan. Right, like one Yogg was able to overthrow the Shadow Broker and become this cycle's Shadow Broker or whatever. Yeah, so it's just kind of telling the story about how this current Shadow Broker came to power. So that's really cool. Cool. Nice. Really awesome. I like that one. Again, I'm not going to read through every single thing because I want to get to everything here. But it has some intel on Hackett. From Major Caleb Antella to Admiral Hackett, taking action on Commander Shepard's return. We've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega. And the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on her apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. Cool. So this is just about... so this is from Admiral Hackett in reply to Antella. Antella's just probably some Alliance operative that wants to interrogate Shepard and take her in for questioning. Request denied. Hackett. See, Hackett is a homie. He knows. If Shepard's back, just because she's working for Cerberus, it's got to be for a good reason. You know, this Antella here is like, we gotta take her in. You know, she could be a traitor now. And Hackett's just like, slow your roll. Trust Shepard. She knows what she's doing. Hackett, you've always been a homie. Always been a homie. That's really cool. See what I mean? That's what I love about this. There's little insights into these characters that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So they intercepted this transmission from a comm buoy from a Captain Farah Gapoli at Arcturus Station, which is, I believe, lore-wise, is the biggest Alliance station in the Alliance military. To David Anderson. I have been asked to step in the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard. See, Shepard is also really... Anderson is also really much on our side. Yeah, so this is just a warning to Anderson, like, look, supporting... Yeah, cease and desist your continued investigation. Cool. Cynthia Barris from Atlanta, Georgia, on Earth. David, Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those gowns and bright spirits, so much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were the second in command, weren't you? The military always did. So this is from a family? Yeah, all right, guys. At this rate, we are not going to make it through all this. So I'm going to get like a general idea of what these are and then move on to the next one. But I'm sure there's a YouTube video of somebody like going through all of these. So, or maybe I can return at some point and go through all these in depth, but probably not. Okay, so this guy's, this is his payment history, transaction history, catalog order, Dionysus imports. I don't know if I said that right. Video download, Saren, a hero betrayed. So a documentary about Saren, in support of Saren. Some white wine. Another documentary, Damage, the truth behind the Citadel crisis. Okay. More. Had to buy more wine after watching that. Video, another documentary, The Path of Lies, a history of the Alliance military. Another one, Afraid of the Dark, Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. Okay. More wine. Services, Clean Sweep, Home Maintenance. Okay. Cool. Arya, ooh, even the Queen of Omega can keep her information close to her chest, or as much as she would like. Recording from Omega in the Afterlife nightclub private room. Enrix, ugh, what the? Arya, Callus Enrix. Who the hell are? Hey, don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for. Does he, Shadow Broker? Oh! So even I underestimated the Queen of Omega. Even the Queen of Omega is able to tell when the Shadow Broker, of all people, are listening in. Really cool. Okay, to Trickus Flynn, events coordinator, from Arya. Flynn, here's what I want set up for the next month. Sinya sisters, they're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becky burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. Fight pit, too many Vorcha. No one's gonna pay to see those little goblins eat each other. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after the last call. Hanar jugglers. Okay? Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. Okay, so even Arya thinks they're funny. Should consider making the casino ship a VIP only event. Okay, cool. Captain Bailey, side character. Gonna skip over, probably read on my own time. Cerberus. Okay. Now let's get to our squad mates here. Grunt. This is probably one of the best ones. So he's been searching on the extranet, the internet. This is his search history. Krogan history. Great wars. Genophage. Krogan victories. Okier. Great generals. Tuchanka. Fixed it to Tuchanka. Ooh, searched up Erdnot Rex. Excuse me. Battlemaster Shepard. Modified. Commander Shepard. Modified. Commander Shepard Normandy. Animal fights. Large predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Earth Lizard Rex. Dinosaurs. Likes the big powerful animals. More search history. Oh no, this is terminal activity. Okay. Battlemaster humans. Earth humans. Human history. Earth wars. Download footage. Human general historic conflict. Warrior humans. Great humans. Honored. So he's looking who are the greatest warriors in human history. Great storytellers. Human. War stories. Human. Homer, Kipling, Hemingway. Okay, good authors. Audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises. 14% completed. Yeah, not a book Grunt would like. For Whom the Bell Tolls. 100% completed. Okay. Farewell to Arms. Deleted. The Old Man in the Sea. 100% completed. Sharks. Love sharks. Okay. So this is really cool. But I love that. He read through Old Man in the Sea and is like, ooh, I want to learn more about this earth creature called a shark. Okay. For this one, for Thane, we'll read this one. Preferred assassination methods for each species. Human. Rear approach. You can just read it in his voice. Rear approach. Check shoulder to prevent turning. Hands to chin and base of skull. Neck snap. Alternative method. Check and grab shoulder. Arm around the throat. Grip jaw. Single arm. Neck snap. Asari. Front approach. Throat punch to collapse airway. Arm control. Lock to neutralize biotic attacks. Advanced hip throw. Grip chin and scalp. Neck snap. Alternative. Warp field. An own biotic attack of his. On biotic barrier. Step past. Kick to back of leg to collapse the knee. Step in with knee to spine. Grip chin, scalp, neck snap. On Turians, okay, a little bit trickier. Side approach, low kick to the knee. Grab arm and pull into broken leg lock as Turian leg stiffens in pain response. Finger stab under jaw, if unarmored. Or I, grab head fringed, neck snap. Alternative method, front approach. Paired punches to vulnerable plates just below the eyes. Drop below to collarbone. Front leg sweep while vaulting over target. Spinning neck snap. All neck snaps, man. Thane he's just something else. Krogan. Top approach. Double strike to eye ridge. Slide down between blinded target's rising arms. Precision nerve strike to throat. Secondary nerve strike to counter blood rage. Quad kick to bend target. That's another Krogan term for kicking them in the balls. Grip each side of skull. Running, leaping, spinning. Running, leaping, spinning, neck snap. Alternative. Just bomb the hell out of them. And then this is Dr. Chaco's talking to Thane about his Keppel syndrome, so love Thane. Okay. Poetry by Kasumi. Cute. Breathless. Glinting skin. Muscles working in rhythm. Cloaked desire. Watches. Looking at me now. So this is a poem about, I think maybe the first time she saw Keiji. Beautiful and good. Punishing with his kindness. Oh, Jacob is perfect. That's right. Just got a crush on Jacob. This wasn't about Keiji. This is about Jacob. Glinting skin. Muscles working in rhythm. Cloaked desire. Watches. Looking at me now. His indifferent smile. I am a puddle. Man, she's down bad for Jacob. Oh my god. That's freaking hilarious. Okay. See, each one of these are gold, dude. Man, I might just have to sit and read through all of them. Because this is Tally. Okay, so this is that original email she sent to the Shadow Broker to set up a meeting. I'm on the Citadel now, but Saren, so that's really cool. Cool insight there. Omnitool use. Begin new message. Dear Sen and Hessa Joran, I am to the parents of Mira Joran Voss. No. My name is Talizora Voss Nima. I led the unit where your son was killed on Haystrom. Oh, she's the leader, right? She got a lot of people killed on that mission. Led the unit on Haystrom where your son died. Unit on Haystrom where yeah, so she's just, he died so that I could. He said yeah, she's struggling to put into words her guilt when messaging each of these people that she feels guilty for. So, yeah, I'm sorry for your, I understand what you must be. Save Jatanaisa. So she struggled, man. Poor Tally. That's just kind of insight that it's really weighing heavily on her. So you gotta be there for her. Justikar Samara. Well, I haven't read the little descriptions. Maybe I can do that for each of these things. We'll just do the teammates. So this is Shadow Broker describing each of our squad mates. So for Grunt, he says, Okira's vat-bred prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian S2G. Because that's something they would know. That's something that they, to keep the information and credits circulating. Thane, Drell Assassin, achieved top ranks in Hanar training programs. Responsible for a 1-hour massacre on Omega. That's right, he went after those who killed his wife. And it was dubbed the 1-hour massacre on Omega. People, they just know this 1-hour massacre and they don't know who was behind it, but Thane was behind it. Advanced Keppel syndrome makes neutralization a low priority. So it's likely if Thane didn't have Keppel syndrome, he'd be considered so dangerous by the Shadow Broker that he would want him dead. So, but the fact that he's dying makes it a low priority. Kasumi. Again, Kasumi prides herself on being secretive and, private. But even the Shadow Broker knows a lot about her. Skilled break and enter specialist. Sentimental. Impulsive risk taker. Investigate lover's death and connection to Alliance scandal. So, doesn't really know much about her, actually. Tally. Mechanic and engineer. Typical Quarian investment in species' future, right? The Quarian, just like the Krogan, well, even more so than the Krogan, in my opinion, are so dedicated to improving the Quarian's future, Instead of personal advancement, father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. That's a little bit of a teaser into her loyalty mission. Justikar Samara. Asari Justikar. Rigidity of Justikar code makes her movements and mission outcomes predictable. Mother to 3 Ardat Yakshi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. That's Morinth, which we will encounter in her loyalty mission. Okay, we are running out of time here. I'm gonna skip through. Oh, I really don't want to though. Let's see. This is just kind of like her personal belongings, I guess. There's probably some clues in here somewhere. Oh, she carries a mug from her daughters. Travel mug with photo of Samara with some children. Handle cracked and repaired. Some glue marks visible. So, aw, it's a cute little insight. It's a little thing she keeps to remember her kids. Even though it's broken, she just keeps it as a memorabilia. Various photo albums. Baby and children clothing. Intimate negligees. Isn't that like lingerie? Okay, Samara. Okay, cool. A little bit of insight. So she keeps memorabilia about her kids. She's a good mother. Especially you learn more about that relationship with her daughters in Mass Effect 3. Okay, cool. Garrus. Okay, Garrus. Former CSEC. Exceptional tactical and team building skills. He's a born leader. Natural born leader. Leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard. Okay. Unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Ooh, okay. Opinions. But that's the thing. Garrus could be, greater in other people's eyes, but he's loyal, so chooses to serve under us. Okay, so this is like his kill list. Headshot on a gang leader. Headshot on another gang enforcer. Gunshot wounds, rifle butt fracture to face, 3rd-degree burns to most of body on this slaver. Suffocation. Okay, on that person. Another headshot. Chemical overdose. Okay. Cough. Oh. Zel Einik Nar Helash. Viral specialist, serial killer. That is obviously a Quarian, based on the nomenclature, right? So he killed that person just by coughing on them. That's so rude. Ooh, okay, so his iconic visor. These are his special visor specs. It's a unique model based on Kuwashi frame. Magnification of up to 100 times, integrated target tracing, optional wind and gravity compensation solutions. Man, Garrus doesn't mess around with his gear. Sonar, radar, thermal, and electromagnetic targeting capabilities. Monitors biofeedback on target within 10 meters to detect heart rate fluctuations or changes to breath pattern for standard council races only. So that would only be, so that wouldn't be for Batarians, it wouldn't be for Vorcha or Krogan. Can detect and measure biotic fields of up to 100 meters away and provide optimized firing solutions to collapse kinetic barriers or synthetic shield support. So, for someone like Garrus who doesn't have biotics, having countermeasures against biotic abilities, is helpful. So Garrus, he's just an all-around fighter, man. Man, the list goes on. Optional kill timer can track number of enemies taken down by self or suit synced team members in given time period, so he can keep track of statistics of him and his team. Armor Hotlink provides back tracing of incoming fire and corrects for micro effraction of outgoing shots through kinetic. I don't even know what any of those words meant, but it's impressive. Audiolink plays music per user request. Top 5 choices of his during a firefight: Die for the Cause, the Turian Imperial Anthem. Fire in the Courtyard. It's from a soundtrack. It's a Quarian, Fleet and Flotilla. Okay. Bang Bang Boom. Okay, it's just a club kicks dance mix. All right. Hurt Me Deeper. Best of Expel 10. Expel 10 is referenced. It's a popular music group that Morinth, or Samara's daughter Morinth, likes. Blue Azure. Vaenya soundtrack. Oh, it's a bit more. What's the best word? I mean, we just learned Azure is a term for an Asari private part. So, okay, Garrus. 10 names carved into the frame of his visor: Eresh, Monteague, Mirin, Grundan Cruel, Melanus, Ripper, Sensat, Vortash, Butler, Weaver. Additional name carved and subsequently burned out: Sidonis. Ooh, bit of a teaser to his upcoming loyalty mission. Really cool. Okay, Zaid. Blue Suns founder. Lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. Yeah, he didn't see Vito's betrayal coming. High mission success rate, even after near-death experience of getting shot in the face. Has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. So, he has worked for the Shadow Broker as well. Because again, that's Zaid. He just works for the highest bidder. Only reason he's working for us is because Cerberus. It's not because he necessarily wants to save humanity. Just gave him a nice paycheck. Hotshot. So this is Zaid talking. Partial transcript of conversation recorded on the Normandy's lower decks. Oh, talking to Kelly. Okay, interesting. So this is Zaid talking to, innocent Kelly Chambers. And Kelly is doing her job. She wants to get to know all the squad mates, even the dangerous ones. So this hotshot Turian moves in by the door, ignores my hand signal, and gets hit straight through the visor. Oh my. It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he alright? The Turian? Nah, sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right. It all went to shit after that. We jammed their radio equipment, but the slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they'd lose some credits, but there's always another civilian transport in the terminus systems. So I'm beginning to realize. What did you do? Got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The blood pack always did like them incredibly goddamn stupid. Cool. Personnel written by Masani to himself. after being approached by Cerberus. He writes in a coding system that's popular among Terminus system mercs. So this is decoded. This could be it. Okay, so this is about Vito, right? I assume. Okay, so this is like his last mission. Yeah. Wait, hold on. This could be it. If the Elusive Man's money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying a property. Got to narrow it down. Elysium, only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarian and the Verge. So not in my lifetime. Elysium's an easy place for a man to disappear. Think I'll pass. Earth's still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein, that's Donovan Hawk's planet. Good food, mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. So he's trying to retire. Eden Prime, best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms, right, from the Eden Prime attack 2 years ago. Yeah, so that's his retirement plans. Cool. Man, we have so many to go through. Well, actually, we're actually getting close. Oh, Subject 0, Jack. Abnormal biotic powers. Archived combat footage compares favorably with Pragia facility's expected results. So he had access to the Pragia's databases. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. You know, it's just like I said, you know, she's just really scarred, you know? I actually like Jax. It's a good insight into her. So this is her extranet log. Note, Subject 0 avoids the Normandy's extranet connection and works off a private Omnitool line. So private server. Search of Citadel Newsnet archives. Searching for Cerberus, a bunch of Pragia, obvious stuff. Galactic history, the last decade. Oh, right, because she's been in cryo, so she doesn't know what's happened for the past 10 years. Just wants news. Video of Geth attack. Okay, so she learned about the Eden Prime incident. And on the Citadel, researched us. Watched Commander Shepard's Spectre inauguration. Closed after 12 seconds. Okay, so she didn't really care that much. Okay, video of the crash of the first Normandy. Interior footage. Okay, so we visited that crash site. Video of Alliance vessel escape pod procedures. Okay, so she's maybe thinking of escaping. Mass relay locations map. Major shuttle ports on Citadel worlds. So this is all just information that she's planning at her escape. She wants to escape in an escape pod, go to a mass relay, any shuttle ports, travel warnings, no flight zones. Okay, signed up for Galactic Championship Poker. Username, Jack0. Password, just a bunch of random numbers. Not sure if that has any secret significance. Played Galactic Champion Poker for 15 minutes. Banned from Galactic Championship Poker for an altercation with other players. Chat room mods. See audio transcript. Okay. Interesting. Intercepted message transmission. To Jacqueline Knott. Thank you for your submission, Galactic Poetry Monthly. We regret that we were unable to use your submission at this time. Galactic Poetry Monthly generally focused on metered verse, and you may wish to check out our guidelines. So she submitted something to Galactic Poetry Monthly, I guess some sort of publication. And this was the poem she submitted. My soul burns with a fire of darkness, quenched only in the pain of loneliness. I hold my breath, waiting until spots appear black as the past and fill my lungs with lies of hope. I mark myself, black and jagged, to cover the scars. Okay, so that's her tattoos, covering scars. Scars that make me a monster. Oh, scars she got while she was tortured. It's a warning. This is not a place of honor. No esteemed dead are buried here. Wow. Okay. Not going to read through that one. All right, Jacob. Final 3. Here we go. Oh, this is his workout routine. Okay, interesting. Most popular workout entertainment. Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. Blasto is like it's kind of like an inside joke for Mass Effect fans. He's like this Hanar action movie star. Making of Blasto. Old Yeller. Okay. Asari Confessions 26. True Blue. Is that like some sort of Fornax thing? Military correspondence. So that's him resigning from the Alliance. Ooh. The Shadow Broker intercepted a message to him from his father, which we know that's what his loyalty mission centers around. If you're reading this, then I'm gone. With the inherent dangers of these missions, it seems foolish not to have some letter like this ready, so I'm sending this before we get too far from our last relay. Wow. You wanted me not to go, but you didn't. Or you wanted to ask me not to go, but you didn't. You've grown to be a wise young man with a strong sense of duty. I wish I could take credit for that, but it has more to do with who you are than anything I taught you. Truth is, I haven't been around enough, and if you're reading this, then I'm never going to have the chance to fix that. Man, I love you, son, and I'm proud of the man you've become. I wish I could have told you that one last time. Jacob never got this message, and it just all goes to crap when he runs into him on his loyalty mission. Man. All right, I didn't read the description for Jacob. Ex-Alliance soldier, biotic training. Despite solid service history, clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. So the Shadow Broker believes that Jacob was not chosen for this mission because of his military prowess or his combat prowess. It was because he's a good man, and it will serve as that front to convince Shepard that, everyone, it's okay. And that's a testament to the Elusive Man's view of him, and the Elusive Man's true intentions, as well as a testament to Jacob's character. He's a good man. Morden, professor previously attached to STG, impressive credentials. Modifications to genophage reestablished 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. So it was effective, like Morden said. Current work with Shepard, obvious atonement attempt. So, okay, the Shadow Broker believes Morden is just working with us to atone for, deep inside he feels guilty about the genophage. Interesting. STG mission report. Okay, bibliography. So this is his published work, says he's a doctor. Cool. Lots of classified stuff. He's really qualified. Production credits. So this is his doctoral work, all right? But then he also worked as a playwright or a movie someone. The Pirates of Penzance, Interspecies Community Theater, as Major General Stanley, right? Because you learned that he was in theater. Cool. Hamlet as Francis Kitt, Hamlet as Polonius in the Francis Kitt Community Theaters. Cool. Science Fun Today as himself. So he appeared as a guest star on some Solarian kids TV show called Science Fun Today. And then on another TV show, Science Round Table, Rights of the Patient as himself, and another guest star. The Facts of Faith as himself. Interesting. Surveillance script. Okay, so this is him at a medical clinic. Okay, patient. I can't. Dr. Morden. Call his fellow doctor. Damn it. Morden. Time of death. 2217. Need to remove body. Sanitize area. Not that sanitation matters. Same plague. Oh, okay. So this is him on Omega at his med clinic. I missed that. Treating people suffering from the plague that was there. And this just shows he's cold-blooded. If they're dead, they're dead. We got to move on. Oh, that's David. Yeah, David. Right? David? Yeah, Daniel. The one we rescued. Cool. So yeah, and then he also just kills a bunch of people. Yeah, Morden's crazy. Intelligent. Good in combat. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting kind of lightheaded. I need to eat breakfast soon. Miranda, Cerberus officer, efficient, ruthless, obsessed with human dominance, possible recruitment candidate after Elusive Man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. I'm going to skip through this because there's a lot here. Most of it is talking with her sister after they reconnected. There's this one here I want to touch on. Okay, so all of this is on a dating site, iPartner Connections. Her name is, Miss Lawson, username LawbringerSR2. Miranda Lawson. And a bunch of these people are like wanting to get with her basically because they see her profile and see she's hot. But she denies them all because she's not looking for anything like that. And this is what she does. This is a fourth attempt. Inter-relay text chat. Location Omega. To Miranda from No Games 441 or 411. This guy plays No Games. No Games uploading. No Games. This is my medical. Miranda looks clean. The guy. Yep. Miranda, apartment block, blah, 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 blah. And then the guy's like, anything I should, nope, thank you for, so that just shows that she didn't want a relationship, she just wanted a sexual release, I guess, because she doesn't mess around. She's not really focused on having a relationship. You know what I mean? Which again is another reason why I tend to not romance Miranda on my male Shep playthroughs, just because, you know, I feel like it's not really something Miranda's super interested in, you know? But yeah. Cool, so that was that. Really interesting. Let's go ahead and we'll talk to Liara. Well, actually, I said I wasn't gonna do that. Been almost on for 2 hours, so we'll be a little bit over, but I think we will end up having longer ones. Let's just do our quick chat with Farron here.
Shepard.
Take it easy.
I never did.
I'm gonna skip through this. Not much super interesting here. I will talk about this though.
Good friend. Better than I deserve.
So they're not together.
She's busy.
They're just really close friends.
I was working for the broker at the time.
Oops.
She's a good friend. I was working for the broker.
I just want to talk through all of this just in case.
I'm a shelf.
It helps
You deemed my default
I wish it would stop calling me that. Drell can mentally escape into old a lot.
Oh, okay, so remember, he just mentioned, I like this. You know, we learned through Thane that Drell can relive memories in perfect sense, so he would do that a lot to just cope with the torture, so that's tough. You gotta think if he wasn't able to do that, then he may have succumbed to the torture. But this is the last thing we'll check out before talking to Liara and finishing this off. It's a cute, cool video archive. Yeah. So just different video surveillance files that the Shadow Broker filed away. Okay. And these are all super quick, so we'll go through all of these. Cold-blooded. Next. Emily Wong, remember? From the Citadel side missions in Mass Effect 1, so just footage of her dancing. She's doing well. She's doing well. Fred Mazai. Thane's loyalty mission. This guy's a jerk, I believe. Yeah. He's just a douchebag. We'll meet him in Thane's loyalty mission. Okay, this is Udina. I think that's... Is that... No, that's not Harkin. Okay, not much. Oh! Okay, he's a jerk. Alright. Okay, there's a few clues here. He's been drinking. I thought he might have a picture of his family or something, but that's just him chilling.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Ooh, Anderson. Meeting with a Cerberus operative. I think that's him trying to keep track of us. You know, so he's trying to, in a secure way, just trying to keep track of, you know, because he's watching over us. He cares about us, you know?
Praetor Gavorn.
Gavorn. I don't remember Gavorn. I don't remember who Gavorn is.
Kalisa bint Sinan Agilani, Citadel.
Alright, the lovable reporter. Interviewing somebody, pissing them off. So she's used to it. She's used to getting punched. Keeper 20. Okay. Oh, that Krogan's dead. Yeah, keepers are cold, man.
Matriarch Atheta.
There we go, Atheta. So if you previously talked to her, you would have known that she's a matriarch and a bartender, and you would have realized, wait a second, is that Liara? And then that would have clued you in that, yeah, that bartender on Ilium that we talked to a couple of sessions ago is in fact Liara's mother, or father, or whatever you want to call.
Erdnot Torsk, Tachanka.
Okay, so none of these people we know, but this is just Tachanka. The comical death. Oh my god. Yeah, Tachanka's not the best planet to vacation at.
Omega.
Kellum. Oh, who was that? Forget who that was. Oh, jeez. No, that's the jerk. That's the... Elias Kellum is the jerk from Thane's loyalty mission. So I'm not sure who that other guy in the bathroom was. Yeah. Yeah. Elias Kellum. That's the name of the jerk from Thane's loyalty mission, so...
Jacob Taylor. Normandy, SR.
Okay, this is Kazumi's crush. Glistening. This is what makes him a puddle. Makes her a puddle. Because again... The man's ripped. The man's ripped.
Subject 0. purgatory. Ship now defunct.
Okay, this is just footage of her escaping. She's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. And then we're back. Cool. I always love going through those. Just cool little insights. I'm not sure there's actually more videos, but maybe we'll come back. I'll come back on my own time. But let's go ahead and talk to Liara because we invite her back on the ship and we have one last conversation with her, and that's going to be the end.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
Whoops, I spilled my water everywhere.
With creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and we can start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be
like the Normandy? Maybe?
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He knew you weren't lying about your visions of the Prothean beacon. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through all of these.
Or maybe I know a bit about the Yogg, as well as.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Let's go now.
That sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Is FemShep starting to like Liara? Oh, is Liara starting to, you know, let her feelings for her on the outside? I don't know, maybe. Oh, she got all dressed up. Got all dressed up.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd...
Gotta love Joker, man.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett?
Of course.
He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything.
This is a cool little like break, and like this is probably like the halfway point in the game, so it's a cool little break for Shepard, a mental break for Shepard, you know, to just talk with an old friend. You know what I mean?
I saved some of them, not enough. And the collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want.
Pay no attention to my empty aquarium, Liara. I'm working on it.
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
That's a lot of responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying, and I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
I hope the galaxy proves itself worthy of the effort you're putting into saving it. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Aw. She needed that. Both of them.
Come back soon.
I don't know. She might be starting to like Liara a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the Shadow Broker DLC. Yeah, if you previously had a romance with her, then I think that's like a little romance scene there. But yeah. I really like that DLC, man. But I'm actually just gonna save right here, because I don't want to like move around or anything and cause any other dialogues. That we'll just save it all for the next time. But we have level 2 here. You know what? I'm gonna save up because I really don't want to get level 2 cryo. But we're getting close to max Paragon. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the way that DLC and your relationship with Liara flows. If you didn't previously romance her and you are considering maybe romancing her again, or romancing her like in a new way. I mean, since you may have romanced Ashley or Kaden in the previous game, because I don't know, I get that feel that, like, you know, if you continue to do Paragon choices and ask to be with her throughout this DLC, I feel like it's a way to help your Shepard, or help show that your Shepard's starting to like her a little bit. I don't know. That's just the way I see it, because I love Liara. So, because I mean, no one like has that long embrace and as they're walking away says, "Come back soon," if you don't kind of like them. You know what I mean? So that's the way I see it in my head, at least. But yeah, really fun DLC. Didn't go too overtime. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. There's still so many good DLCs to play, even in this game. Arrival, in my opinion, I think I like a little bit more than the Shadow Broker DLC, in terms of gameplay. I think it's more fun to play through, and we still have that to look forward to. But next session, we will be doing our next priority mission, which is going to be really, really fun. That it's pretty tough. Because the collectors are always tough, but it's going to be harder than Horizon, in my opinion. And if we have time, we'll also do some side missions, because we've been neglecting a lot of the N7 missions lately. So I want to make sure we keep up with those. But the main focus for next session again is going to be the collector ship priority missions. So, but yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all for joining. If you enjoyed what you saw and have been enjoying this series, please consider following my Twitch channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel. All my sessions, including this one, will be found on my YouTube channel in due time. You can check that out for any old videos of mine as well. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.